read this book, correct?
No. Yep.
No, I'm being serious now. You've already read this book, right?
Yes.
When did Mrs. Davis read this to you? She read this to you
Yesterday.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Because we had early out yesterday.
No, she didn't.
She read it. All right, she read this to you Tuesday, and it's important to, if you think about it, everyone has a favorite book, right?
Yeah.
Everybody. So with that favorite book, you like to get that book again. So for instance, last year you had a favorite book. This year you want to read it again. Why do you want to read that book again? Jace.
Because you might like it.
Yeah, you like it. What else?
Maybe like every other time you read it, it gets more exciting.
It's more exciting. Very good. Sadie?
Maybe because you watch it the next time and then when you read it again, so you haven't read it in a long time.
Yep, exactly. One more, Zach?
Maybe because you like when you were younger you couldn't read it, so now there's a chance when you're older you can read it now.
Exactly. It's important to reread books again, though, because sometimes you might not catch something. Like, you read it, first you read this book, okay, you thought it was a good book. If you reread it again, you can catch something maybe you missed the first time. It's kind of like, with movies, too. Like, you watch it again, you're like, oh, I never saw that part. You've seen the movie, but you realize there was a part that you missed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you're going to the bathroom and you missed it, and then when you come out, you missed that part.
Or maybe if you're late or maybe if you're a couple minutes late, the show starts.
Exactly. So it's important to reread stuff. And you can get familiar with more words and how the book goes if you reread it again. Okay? So we're going to read this book again. Okay?
Oh no.
Hooray! The Pinata
Yay.
by Lisa Clevin.
Can you read it fast?
Read it fast.
Yeah, I want it to be over soon.
No,
I want to do reading stations.
Drake.
okay, we'll get to reading stations soon, buddy.
Drake.
Alright, here we go. Sierra's birthday was coming. I'm going to have a cake at my party, she told her friend Samson. Of course you'll have a cake, said Samson. There's always a cake at birthday parties. And I'm going to have balloons. Oh, Clara said. Everyone has balloons, said Samson. And I'm going to have a pinata, too, Clara added proudly. Mom is taking me to pick one out this morning. Want to come? Hooray, a pinata! Samson clapped his hands. I love pinatas.
I like manadas. Plus I never actually been to a birthday party.
You never hit a pinata? Raise your hands. Have anyone hit a pinata or seen a pinata at a party before?
We've had pinata.
Really? So, all right, here. All right, hands down, hands down, hands down. All right. Now, can one of you tell me what's in a pinata? Eli.
Candy.
Candy. What else can be in there? Marta.
Toys.
Could be toys.
Ooh.
All right, one more, Sadie.
Little notebooks.
Yeah, could be. There could be a lot of stuff you can put in pinatas.
Toys.
You could. All right, just keep everything to yourself. Now we're gonna keep going. Quiet, quiet. I love pinatas too, said Clara as her mother led them to the pinata store. I love to fill them with candy. I love to whack them, Samson said. And smack them and crack them, said Clara. And mash and smash and break them, cried Samson. And watch the candy fall, yelled Clara. And eat the candy, shouted Samson. There are so many pinatas to choose from. Donkeys and dinosaurs, peacocks and stars, robots and ice cream cones, lions and lambs, all ruffly and fluffy in their bright paper curls. There are even some monster pinatas. Samson made a face at a big, jagged one. Get this scary thundercloud monster, Clara. A thundercloud monster? Clara shook her head. I like this little dog. Can I get him, Mama? Yeah, look at all those weird pinatas.
Claire's not weird.
See, look at this monster one. It's like a cloud.
I
I know. There's so many of them, isn't there? If that's the one you want, said her mother. He's the one, said Clara. That dog is so small he won't hold very much candy, Samson told her. I like to him though, Clara replied. He's a good little dog, the pinata vendor said as he lifted the pinata down. Clara took the dog in her arms. He was light and soft, and he smelled like newspaper. Why would you think it smelled like newspaper? Yeah, it's made of paper, newspaper, right?
Oh, balloons! We have balloons.
Good.
What?
Clara petted the dog's curly fur as she carried him home. I think I'll name him Lucky. He looks like a Lucky, said Samson. He's a good little dog. We could take him to the park for a picnic. Mom wants me at home for lunch, replied Samson. And you should have the pinata for your birthday party. You don't want to get it wrecked. It won't get wrecked. Don't worry, Clara assured him. I know. Want to take you to the park and everything. It's not even alive. At home, Clara gave Lucky a bowl of crunchy brown cereal because it looked a little bit like dog food. Lucky seemed to enjoy it. When he had eaten, Clara made him a collar and leash and took him out for a walk. Along the way, they stopped to greet people and other dogs and to smell bushes, flowers, and trees.
I think she...
Let's put those up. Should be messing with those. Put them up. So you should be paying attention to it. Then they came home and dug a deep hole in the sand. What are you doing to that poor pinata? Samson called from across the fence. Lucky's digging, Clara told him. He's getting all dirty, Samson replied. He'll shake himself clean. Clara, honey, called her mother. Shake yourself clean and get your sweater. We're going to Grandma's for dinner. See, Clara, Samson said. Take care of that pinata. I will, Clara promised. She held Lucky tight as the car sped across the city. Lucky sniffed the air with its many smells, salty, oily, bready, sweet. His ears flapped in the wind. Grandma was waiting for them on her porch. Look, I got a dog. Clara ran to show her. What a good little dog, Grandma patted him. So quiet and so clean. I have to keep him clean because he's really a pinata, said Clara. If I bathed him, his fur would fall apart. But you can brush him, Grandma said as they went into the house. You can keep him warm. She gave Clara a small crocheted blanket. Here's a little spending money just for you. Thanks, Grandma, Clara hugged her. She knew what she would spend the money on. Dog biscuits and a ride on the merry-go-round at her grandma's house. After dinner, they walked there together. As her house galloped around and around, Clara pretended that she and Lucky were flying. They flew in Clara's dreams that night. And on her swing the next morning, they ate cheese sandwiches together and listened to stories and bicycled around the block with Samson. Careful of that pinata, Samson yelled as they raced down the hill. Don't worry, Samson. He's safe. It's a spoiled pinata, isn't it?
What's spoiled pinata?
What? What is a spoiled pinata? Spoiled is like he's, you know, for like a dog, if you have a dog at home, you give him a lot of treats. Or your parents might call you spoiled because if you ask them for something, they always give you something.
They always give you treats. That means
Yep.
spoiled.
Yep, getting a lot of things, you're spoiled. Yeah, says, yeah, you're probably a little spoiled that day, weren't you? You got a lot of stuff. Yep. So usually, usually a lot of people probably get spoiled on their birthdays because that's when everybody gets presents, right? Yeah. All right, let's keep going. That afternoon, Claire and Samson made paper hats for everyone who was coming to her party the next day. Claire made a little hat for Lucky. You like that pinata so much, Samson said. It's going to be sad when we stuff him with candy and break him. Claire's eyes filled with tears. I don't want anyone to break him, she said. You mean you won't have a pinata at your party? Asked Samson. No candy? You can have candy and bowls, Claire suggested, though she knew it didn't sound like much fun. Samson sighed. You should have a real dog, Claire. Maybe I can get you a puppy for your birthday. I can't have a real dog, Claire said. Dogs and cats make my mother sneeze. They do? That's too bad. I'll have to get you something else then, Samson said. What? Asked Claire. I'm not sure yet. I'll think of something good.
I know what it is. I already know. It's this another pinata.
Early next morning, Samson came by with 2 presents. Claire opened the smaller one first. Inside was a rawhide bone. For Lucky. Thanks, Samson. Open the big one, Samson said. Claire tore off the wrapping paper and saw something big and jagged and scary. Hooray, a pinata! Claire clapped her hands. Hooray, a pinata! Samson clapped too. What a pinata, said Claire's mother. Claire hogged the thundercloud. Let's fill it with candy right now. Before you make friends with it too, Samson laughed. Claire's father helped him cut a hole in the pinata and fill it with almond bars and cinnamon swirls, strawberry rolls and taffies, tiny bags of jelly beans and shiny chocolate kisses. Then they taped the hole shut and hung the heavy thundercloud in the Claire tree. Yep. The pinata scout as the guests arrived at the party. It glared as they sang and ate cake. It grinned as its toothy monster grinned as the children took turns trying to break it. They whacked it and cracked it and mashed it and bashed it, but still the storm did not open until... Claire gave it a thundering thwack, and candy showered down. The candy whooped and hollered. Hooray! 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 They screamed. They ran to grab as much as they could hold. And when they'd eaten all they could, they played with the pinata. Samson wore the scally face as a mask. Claire turned the bottom into a hat, and Lucky chased a quick yellow lightning bolt through the grass. And there's Lucky the pinata.
Lucky. Now they don't have to.
Nope, now they don't have to break Lucky. So is there something in that story that you figured out this time that you didn't know last time? Who? Who's Lucky? The dog's Lucky? The pinata? Jason, is there something you found out from here that you didn't know the first time you read it? What is it?
At the beginning, when Clara said that they were having a pinata, and last time I didn't hear that he laughed when it happened.
Okay. Marta, is there something you noticed?
On the picture at the, when they were at the pinata store, I didn't see the thundercloud.
You didn't see the thundercloud? You did? You did?
I did.
Sadie, what were you going to say? What? Oh, yeah. Very good. Very good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is do our reading groups, okay?
I'm ready. What's the last one?
Alright, this is how we're going to start first. Alright, so at your desk, Neo. Okay, at your desk. Looks like we got something else we can do. Look at that. You can do the orange one. So what you're going to do is cut out the orange one, right? Then you're going to cut out, what is this? There you go, North America. You're going to cut out North America and you're going to put it in your orange. What?
So,
Nope, just one. You'll have to cut them in half, okay? Because they're both the same thing. They're just, okay? And if you get done with that,
Another barn pig.
there is, nope. You got the world map. And you get to cut out,
can we color it?
and you color it. Yes, you can color it.
And you have to find Iowa again. I can actually look like the world.
It'd be kind of hard to find Iowa in there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, then you're going to have silent reading, correct? So, in silent reading, make sure you find yourselves a book and get to reading and start looking at it.